Morning folks, how we doing? Friday morning, it's boon time, it's weekend time, all right. Okay, so let's get to this. So lots to cover today. So first off, if you want to join a Brotherhood for a 7-day trial, what I need is your email for us to send you the information. If you need information on the Brotherhood, there's a link on the page somewhere, check it out, have a read. But basically, in short, it is a platform for dads to be a much better version of themselves, to have better structure, to have better accountability, to have better fitness levels. We run workouts on apps, we have coaching, we're introducing accountability partners, we have me coaching, we have accountability systems, we have a content hub full of content, how to work your calories, giving you your calorie tracking, giving you the structure that you need. You'd be a fucking fuckwit not to get involved, all right? It doesn't matter what stage of life you're at. We will pull you out of the fucking depths because there is 100 men in there right now that are fucking on fire. So get yourself in there. PM, personal message me, your email, and we will get that to Louisa, who is our admin, customer care manager, and she will sort you out either today or on Monday. Right, let's get to it, guys. So, being the best version of yourself, getting the best out of yourself. When I joined the Royal Marines, I was fit, okay? I was fit. I fucking trained hard to join the Royal Marines and got into Royal Marine training. And I thought, you know, I can pretty much handle anything that's coming my way. And a little bit that was naivety of being a 23-year-old. I think that's about what I was when I joined, 23-year-old. And I never expected to be pushed as hard or to the brink as much as I was. And my basic training was 32 weeks. And, you know, I never expected to go through what I did. And a lot of the times when we were pushed so hard physically, and you have to be, because you have to be ready for when you go into a war environment to be fit enough, mentally strong enough to cope. And that's what in theory they are doing. They are weeding out those that aren't strong enough, those that aren't up to that level or that standard to be able to fight next to a group of like-minded individuals who have similar state of mind, who have similar strength of mind to be able to be in a firefight for however long you need to be in. And obviously at the time it's very difficult to understand that, but fuck, I remember being on the bottom field a lot of the time, the assault course, and just being ragged for like fucking an hour and a half at 4 o'clock in the morning as a shock tactic. And I remember the fucking corporals walking in, get your fucking ass up, you little fucks, like that, and the fear, oh God. And then we'd be down bottom field, quivering like little girls, and be fucking hammered in and out of the cold water, shock of capture, and your brain's going, why are you doing this? Why are you fucking doing this? What is going on? And then you suddenly get this, right, let's fucking do this. That mentality where you're going, right, we're fucking here. This is my mentality anyway. We're here, okay? After the initial shock of the first 10 minutes of being dragged out of bed and thrown into a fucking ice bucket of water and soaking wet and crawling through the mud, fucking 4:30 in the pitch black, you get a little bit of fire in your belly. You get a little bit fired up. And you're like, come on then, let's go. We're having this. I'm going to give it my everything. And that's how I used to attack everything. And there were times when I wanted to fucking cry. I am not going to lie. There was some just like, when you thought it was all over, and you thought you were done, and they say, right, let's go. And we go another hour and a half. And oh God, you just cannot believe the limits that you can go to. And I talk about this when we do my class and my boot camp and we're doing sets, and guys go, I couldn't do any more sets. And I was going, and I usually say, if I put a gun to your head, you fucking would. And that's the same with your running. You'd keep going. And that was my mentality in the Marines when I was training. I remember being like out in the field and we would be getting hammered. And you think, there's no way I can keep going like this. There's no way. But you just keep going and you keep going and you kind of run on autopilot because your state of mind is one of, you just got to keep going. You just got to keep going. Just as if you were in a wartime situation and you were pinned down or you were in some sort of skirmish or battle, you would be, I've just got to keep going. I've got to keep my wits about me. So if we relate that to everyday life situations, you think that you are only capable of so much in a day. Okay, you think that you limit yourself by your own standards. And that is because you obviously don't have a corporal or sergeant fucking waking you up at 4:30 in the morning. You know, if I could, I would clone 1 million of me and have them installed in your house. To fucking wake you up, okay, to allow you not to press snooze button, to get you out your pit, to get you doing your early morning workouts, to fucking slap you around the face when you start crying that it's too hard or too tired, you know. That would be brilliant. I might even look into that as a business. But you don't realise how far you can go. You don't realise how much further you can go. You don't realise how much more productive you can be with your time. Okay? You don't realise how far you can go with your fitness. And yes, we start by walking and not running. Okay, we start nice and steady. We start nice and slow. You aren't in a Royal Marine training camp. And the thing with the Brotherhood is very much about starting with some structure, and that's what the Brotherhood offers. Structure. All right, and that's what we need as our foundation. Okay, but as soon as you have structure and we're avoiding those distractions and we're taking charge and taking control of our day and our mindset and our state of mind, we can then start working out. You can then kind of get a feel for it, just like I did when I was dragged down the bottom field. You know, after that initial 10 minutes, you're like, let's go. And after your initial 4 weeks, you're like, what's next? Let's go. And you just kind of build up that confidence. It comes with more confidence. It comes with more self-esteem. I used to feel I was 6 inches taller than anyone else when I used to come home on leave. You know, I was super fucking proud. No one knew what I was going through. Probably no one gave a fuck, to be honest. But I kind of felt like I was living. You know, I was being pushed mentally. And at the time, you hate training. But when you look back at it, it's probably one of the best 32 weeks of my life because it developed me. It just conditioned me mentally to deal with life. And obviously, you don't have Royal Marine training, but what you do have is a lot of you listen to my podcasts, a lot of you read my book, a lot of you listen to these live feeds and read the emails. Some of you might even be in the Brotherhood and are starting to build up that foundation. If you like, the Brotherhood, in my eyes, when I set it up, is almost like a Royal Marine camp. Okay, not in terms of like the military stance, but in terms of being a part of something. So if you think about the circle of trust, if you've watched Meet the Fuckers, so the Brotherhood is kind of like that solid circle of camaraderie, of men moving in the same direction to help each other push them further and further into a better place, and realising how much they can achieve. There's guys in there who have been in there 8 to 9 months who would have resorted to drinking 8 cans of Stella a night if they on some of the situations that they've been facing. And because they've built up that resilience, that state of mind, that strength, they are now able to deal with it without drinking. Big win. That's a big win, you know. So you are capable of more. It takes time. You need structure, which is why I am offering you a 7-day trial. And if you want to join a 7-day trial, make sure you join PM. But don't just fucking do the trial. Give me your email address and not look at it. Okay, like in there, not interested in that at all whatsoever. Okay, I am interested in the guys and the dads that want to fucking turn up in there, okay, and actually give it something for 7 days. Give it full beans, get into it, figure it out. Don't tell me you don't have time. I'm looking for the people that are going to make time for themselves. I'm looking for the guys that want to prioritise themselves. Since the Brotherhood started, okay, we've said no to 13 guys. 13 guys. Because I've spoken to 13 guys. And you know why I said no? It's because they didn't... because when I asked them if they were committed, they said they were going to try. And I said, come back in 3 months when you're ready to prioritise yourself. Because this is for something amazing, guys. And I'm not going to fucking beat around the bush. I'm not even going to lie, guys. I genuinely reckon it's got to be one of the best platforms for dads out there in terms of structure, support, motivation, inspiration. And when we launch globally next year, we're going to have a whole different type of guy. We're going to have guys from America, God help us. We're going to have guys from Australia. We're going to have guys from South Africa, all bringing different problems. And what you don't realise is that there are fucking millions of guys who are in a rut like you, who are struggling mentally like you, who are getting distracted like you, who aren't prioritising themselves like you, who don't have the fire in the belly, just like you. They just live in a different country. And what we're trying to do with the Brotherhood is bring you all together to move in the same direction, like I would have, bringing all different people from all over the country into a Royal Marine training facility to train us to be something amazing. And I'm trying to bring you all in to train you to be something amazing, giving you all the tools that you need to find structure, habit, routine, to be able to track your calories, to understand calories, to give you workouts. It's all there, guys. Everything that you need. So 7-day trial. What I need is your inbox, your email inbox to me if that is you. If you're ready, if you're hungry to be a better dad, to be a better man, to be a better person, to be a better husband, to be a better employee, manager, to be a better businessman. So we're going to wrap it up. Just to summarise, think about where you go. Okay, so if you jump, let's say I asked you to jump, okay, and you jumped up, and I said to you, jump fucking higher, okay, or you're going to run fucking 10 miles with a great big backpack on your back, you would fucking jump higher. Reach for that extra 6 inches, reach for that extra little bit, dig down deep and see what you're made of. So when it comes to it, whether it's life, whether it's fitness, whether it's being disciplined with your nutrition, aim higher, because you are capable of higher. All right, guys. If you're on the podcast, please do drop me a review. Swipe all the way down, keep going till you see a review, and then just leave a little review for me. That would be amazing. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great weekend. I've scheduled in some content for you just to keep you motivated over the weekend. And something we're going to look at very soon is coping over the weekend, because we tend to fuck everything up we do during the week at the weekends. So we'll make sure we're on that as well. If there's any questions, drop me a comment below. Don't forget, 7-day trial, guys. Get in there, give me your email so we can set you up and send you your login details for the app. Okay, and Louisa can just give you the welcome pack. All right, catch you soon.